Well, welcome to Grandpa Sees the Blinking. I'll tell you about this red Tesla. I got a story to tell you about it in a little bit here. Hey, don't take anything Grandpa says as financial advice, please. Grandpa is entertaining. Very, very entertaining. And if you would, like, share, and subscribe, and tell others about Grandpa. It makes Grandpa happy. Okay, today Tesla dropped about 14 bucks. And we're going to talk about who is buying. Who's buying? Because there's massive buying going on, and who's selling. We're going to talk about who's selling. I'm going to explain all this to you. Uh, and we're going to talk about divergence a little bit more. So today, Grandma, she bought a whole bunch at 187 and did better than Grandpa. Grandpa bought in at 191 on a bull flag. I bought at several bull flags, to be honest, throughout the day. A bull flag is where the candles, although it's red going down, they start making green candles, maybe 3, 4 candles, and you think the direction has changed. And uh, you know, in my defense, I bought over $11 below Friday's close. Um, and usually Tesla is lucky to even move 10 bucks in a day. And but we had a big one today. And but Grandpa's long, and Grandpa will be fine. Grandpa will work his way out of this. And Grandma, she's happy. She sold a bunch of shares in the 204, 205 area and rebought them at 187. And so she lowered her overall average substantially and is very happy with that. Um, and but so let's talk about who's buying these shares, because today 133 million shares were bought and sold at Tesla. The volume increased by 51 million shares today. Well, the price went down almost around $14 from the close on Friday. And a matter of fact, it's down at 185. It dipped to 185.50 just before the close, and it's at 185.65 right now. But getting back to who's buying and who's selling, well, in Grandpa's opinion, and Grandpa knows stuff, when the price dropped that much, there were a lot of people that were long. And people bought on the way down. Uh, Gobs of people, retail, like Grandpa, probably started buying when it dropped to a 197, for instance. Well, then they bought more at 194, and finally it just kept going down and down and down, and they gave up their positions, allowing the big money to buy. The big money bought absolutely everything they could the whole way down. And the retailers took a bath. They got slaughtered today, in Grandpa's humble opinion, because their stop losses all got hit. I mean, they cleaned house big time cleaning house. So, but now we have divergence in the opposite direction. Um, Today, 51 million shares more were bought well, the price went down, and that causes divergence, and it's an early warning of a reversal. We just got done having an early warning of a reversal down, and now we got a early warning of a reversal going the other direction, up, up, up. And so it can stagnate, it can do whatever it wants, they can play the game a little bit longer here, but I think we're going to probably get a bounce up. I don't. I'm thinking 195 area, 194, very likely, and possibly 197. They get this bus running. Do I think it's going to stay up there? No, not necessarily. Trading's reactive, not so much predictive. But it's going to be fun to see if we have divergence again tomorrow. If we have, if she dips more and so on, and we'll find all that out. But I will guarantee you, in Grandpa's humble opinion, that market makers, the big money, they're buying this. They've been buying since 269. Anything under 269. The big money are so long. They just keep adding to the positions, and they get their overall average, and they're happy because Tesla's going up, up, and away. So what's the deal with this red car? Why is this red Tesla special? Well, I'll tell you why. It's self-learning. This is more than a car. This is a self-learning robot, in Grandpa's opinion. The Optimus is going to have, it has the same computer system in it, and he's self-learning, just like this car is self-learning. And this new version 12 that they got out is just phenomenally good. And they're getting so close to full self-driving that, where they'll have it okayed in the future. But yeah, you're not looking at a car, you're looking at a robot. In China, they won't let the Teslas go. They have to stay a certain distance away from any of their military bases and all that kind of stuff. They're not allowed there. And the U.S. is talking about banning the Chinese EVs like BYD or whoever from being sold here, which is the Chinese are not happy about, because they're like little spies running around. They document everything they see, and they learn, and they share the knowledge with whoever's got control of that computer. And so there's a big rift over it between the U.S. and China right now in regard to them selling cars here, and anybody in China that has a Tesla can't go nowhere near their military stuff at all. They're restricted. If they own a Tesla and they work at their military bases, they can't take that they can't take that car in there. So I thought you might find that interesting. And Grandpa thinks we're going to open up a little bit, maybe even as high as 189, 190 at the open tomorrow. I could be wrong about that. In my blinking, it just indicated that we're going to see a bounce. I could be dead wrong about it, but I'm not dead wrong about who did the buying today. The retailers gave up their stop losses 50 to the tune of about 53 million shares, and the big boys bought them all. And that's the way it goes. And they got a lot of money to buy shares. So, okay, all good things are from the Lord. And like, share, and subscribe, and tell people about Grandpa. And don't take Grandpa's financial advice. I'm entertaining, very entertaining. Grandpa knows stuff. I called out in 3 live streams. Toot, toot, toot. That means Grandpa's going to toot his horn. Toot, toot, toot. I called out in 3 previous live streams that we had Divergence. Early warning that we were going to, we were going up, 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 and we kept getting lower volume. I called out the Divergence, 3 different live streams, and talked about be very careful. It's a warning that we're going to reverse and take a dip, and boy, did we get one. And now Grandpa's singing a song that, what, is it going to be tomorrow? Is it going to be Friday? I don't know. But we're going to get a bounce, because we got the Divergence, and these guys bought all the shares today, and they might want to take them up, go up a ways, and sell a few of them. Who knows what they'll do? Okay, all good things are from the Lord, and Lord willing, you didn't get beat up too bad today with this stuff. So, okay, we'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.